In the last 5 years, he's taken more loads on his chest than Tabitha Stevens. Artie Lange!
Artie! Here we go.
You fucking pussy. Wow! Artie won't hang out with me. Wow! Yeah, it's been 4 years. Get the hint, jerk off? Ronnie, why would I hang out with you? I already got a guy who takes me to work every morning. Why are we roasting this short fuck? Was the guy at the elevators busy today or something? You short little fuck. Look at how short in his driver's license picture you can see his feet. You gotta be the shortest limo guy I've ever seen. Every time someone says the actress's name, Minnie Driver, I think they're talking about you. I'll get back to you later, douchebag. Bob Levy's here, our fucking host. Bob with all the fat jokes. Look at how ancient you look, you piece of shit. You know how Rappin' Granny got a spot on the dais? She's Levy's twin sister. Bob's still reeling. If you remember, he's still getting over that scandal. Bob accused Dave Chappelle of stealing one of his jokes. That's like Gary the retard accusing Stephen Hawking of stealing one of his theories. Does anyone actually know the joke Levy claims Chappelle took? It's this joke. The only way that chick would have a funny bone in her body is if I fucked her. Bob, for the record, did you also write the Declaration of Independence? Because I think that joke was written in the same fucking year. You should still be pissed at Chappelle. He stole another one of your concepts. He became an unemployed comedian. If he moves into his wife's basement and starts neglecting his kid, I'd hire a lawyer. No, seriously, Levy, you're a great father. You really are. I'll never forget the time Bob wished his kid a happy 5th birthday. I was there. I was at the payphone in the back of Zany's in Illinois. And he's also a great husband. Bob told me so. He's a great husband. Of course, while he was telling me, he was doing the windmill with his cock for a toothless stripper at Bananas. You ancient fuck. Sal the stockbroker's here.
Oh, yeah.
When I first met Sal, I thought he was the funniest stockbroker I'd ever met. And now that I work with him in comedy for 2 years, I think he's the funniest stockbroker I've ever met. That is, of course, unless Richard Christie's a stockbroker. Sal actually has a fucking comedy coach. How's that working, pal? Ask your coach if he thinks this analogy is funny. Comedy coach is to Sal as personal trainer is to Benji. It ain't working, douchebag. Who is your comedy coach, Penny Crone? Oh, poor Penny Crone. 4 years ago, she was covering 9/11. Now she's asking people what their pet peeves are about Scott Salem. I think I got a shot at banging Penny Crone, actually, but God forbid we fucked up and had a daughter. Could you imagine that kid? A fat broad who sounds like Larry King. And of course, you know, I don't want to get away with being a pussy. The great Howard Stern is here, my boss.
Thank you.
My boss and mentor. Howard's not too into himself, is he? He hired an entire news department to cover him. Can anyone say pompous ass? And then when they finally do a story that's interesting, like how much he paid for a bracelet, he whines. Wow, that was over the line. Wow. What did you expect them to cover? Shit like, last night Howard had an extra frozen banana. We have team coverage.
See, that's not funny, Ronnie. No, you're right.
Howard, how about another round table for people to discuss you? Saw Howard at a Knick game, round table. Here's a great one. I'd watch this one. Black guys who beat the shit out of Howard, round table. I'd like to see that one hosted by John Hine, so in case one of the black guys goes nuts, he could fuck him in his nerdy ass. Hey, John, you getting buck fucked by a black guy? Looks like your life just jumped the shark. But Eric, you are doing some important things with your money, like buying Robin another car. 40 homeless people got frostbite last night and died in New York while Robin was trying to decide which one of her now 7 cars to take to work. All right, back to Ronnie, you douchebag.
Yeah.
When you met this guy, what are his... He's the head of security. He's got to be the shortest head of security ever. If another 6'5" guy attacks you, Howard, what are you going to say? If you look directly down, sir, you'll see a wrinkled old Jew who's going to beat the shit out of your knees. What are his credentials? When you met him, he was driving teenagers around in a limo. If someone attacked you, what is he going to do? Step in and take them to a prom? Ronnie, really, I want to be your friend. Bullshit. What was with that huge car? I haven't seen something that big and black since the glass cock Ralph sucked. I had to get a Ralph joke in there. You want to get Howard something big and black? Give him one of Scott Salem's lungs next time. Ooh. You're offended by that. Fucking Governor Alley just did 8 minutes of Nazi material. I got to ooh. Because I pointed out the odd thing that Scott smoked too much. But seriously, Ronnie, you know, at the end of roast, we're supposed to say how much we love each other. Seriously, go fuck yourself. And my name's Artie Lange. Thanks for letting me get a load off my chest.
Yeah. Come on, man. Hey now. Hey, Bob. I'm thinking maybe we'll take a little commercial break, and then we'll come back.
How's Ronnie feeling? Let's
Ronnie,
just
how
check
you doing? Let's check. The great Artie Lange.
Well, after Artie's deal, man, that was pretty fucking funny that he ripped. I'm sorry with the cursing, but I had to say it. He ripped your asshole wide open. That was the greatest thing. That was the greatest thing I ever
But do you
heard.
notice I enjoyed it and had a good
Yeah,
laugh?
you enjoyed it. Yeah,
I don't cry during it. I'm not a baby.
Artie, believe me, you'll pay for it. Don't worry. You will pay, Artie. Don't worry.
How's
Well,
he
what's he
going
gonna
to
do?
pay?
Give me another $1 million a year job? For sitting around and acting like a douchebag?
We're here. The audience is